All right, YouTube family, we are back with another video. In today's video, we're going to have a discussion about point generation. In this game, we're going up against a team of 5. I have 4, so we have an AI, which is essentially the best team of 5 you can have. It's 4 people you know in an AI, because there's stability on the court. The guy I'm guarding, 6'4", floor spacing slasher, 94 drive and dunk. You know, the build that you see most likely. That's the small build that you see, like, is the 6'4". And I would like people to try to justify not only this guy and his team's gameplay style, but to witness what it's like to cook without scoring, because everybody is always so concerned about how many points you got to your matchup's points and fail to realize the definition of point generation. If somebody scores 40 points with 2 assists, the most amount of points they generated is 44 points. Maybe 46 if those 2 assists were 3-pointers, right? That's the amount of points that they generated. Then you take somebody who had 20 assists and 5 points. The minimum amount of points that he generated is 45 points. That's the minimum amount of points that one particular person has generated, is 45 points. So if we are playing against each other and you are cooking me, as I air quoted, cooking me because you gave me 36, and I have 0 points and 18 assists, who generated more points? Huh? Hello? Who generated more points? Point generation is a thing that goes undisclosed in this community because this community is not necessarily smart. I think this community are idiots, quite frankly. But I shouldn't say idiots, because if your mind is not knowledgeable or exposed to a certain style or a certain way, you can't be considered idiotic. At one point, we were all idiots, right? We were all idiots until someone with more knowledge spoke to us and showed us a different way of doing things. Heck, I've had a YouTube channel for a few years now, trying to play games and upload videos that were barely getting any views. And it wasn't until I just decided to try to show my friend up when he was like, yo, you should just upload 2K content because people want to see, you know, your style of content. He was like, yo, if you just upload that, you might get more views. So here I am trying to be a jerk and upload it just to show him that it ain't gonna work. And videos is popping off, subscribers count is jumping, watch hours are jumping, and we on our path to being affiliated on YouTube. The full YouTube partnership program. We're about to be a part of that partnership program, which shows you how idiotic I was or how blind I was. I seen that a lot of my views and watch time have came from ranting about these games, or just I have to call it ranting for YouTube purposes, and I guess it is a rant in an extent, but it's really just speaking about the reality of the game that I'm playing. And they always do good with views and stuff, but I didn't want to be that guy that started to voice opinions and you know, just I didn't want to be that guy. But I'm that guy, I guess. But the whole gist of this video is a showcase to some naysayers out there and to some supporters out there that you can play a team of 5 that plays zone, that got high steal ratings, and completely make them look stupid. And this is where skill comes. This is what you're seeing here is the issue with a lot of games nowadays is that people are programmed. People don't even react anymore. They just are programmed to play a certain type of way, guard a certain type of thing, and if you give them something different, they have no idea what to do with it. They have no idea what to do with it. And when it comes to that, this is the result. How do you explain a team of 5 sitting there and communicating and you're getting punched on? And remember when I said before that putting your best defender on me is a waste of a defender? This is an example. Because you have a point guard who decided to go all offense and y'all thought that, well, we just gonna play zone and hide him on defense, you're gonna run into a guy like me that's going to pick on him. No matter where he goes, no matter how you try to hide him, he's gonna get picked on. And in this game, they tried to put this dude on an AI. They tried to put him on an off-ball player. They tried to put him on a power forward. They tried to play zone. No matter what they did, he still was exposed because he had no chance to guard anything. Now, what about this gameplay is spam-like? What's spam-like about it? I'm not posting up. I'm not dribbling behind the screen. I'm not ISOing. I am passing the basketball. That's it. How do you get mad at somebody who's cooking without scoring? I didn't even score a point in this game. I didn't spam, I didn't do anything. But yet and still, when I am going against someone who spams, I get told to get better at the game. I'm told to get better at the game. I'm told that I need to upgrade my defense. Well, how do you stop this? How do you stop somebody who can control the whole aspect of a game without putting the ball in the basket? What is he called? What is that type of player called? You know, I just have questions because I'm probably the only dude on YouTube that you watch that can play like this, that can win like this. Who am I to come out here and try to show you a how-to video? Who am I to come out here and try to showcase these mechanics in the game that either aren't realistic or something that I can't duplicate in real life? Who am I to show you that? When all I'm doing, who am I to showcase that I'm spamming something that's broken in the game? Who am I to showcase that? You know, I'm just a regular bum, like the naysayers say. I'm trash, and I'm just coming out here getting 27 assists in a game with no points and beating your team by 22 points. But I'm pretty sure a lot of you are like this point guard here. You see, this point guard finished the game with 31 points. Shot like 27 shots. He shot 3 of 14 from the 3-point line. But he's cooking, right? He's cooking. He's like that, you know. There's people that's gonna watch this joint and be like, yo, he's better than you. He cooked you. But then when I bring up point generation, well, you know, right. Point generation. If you can generate a lot of points, I think you're good at the game. A dude that can have 40 and 15, you got cooked. Because he generated the max amount of points of all everything that's going on here. Right now in this video, I'm at 25 assists. That's a minimum of 50 points that I generated. They have 61 points as a team. 61 points. Now, we're not even counting the amount of assists that I had that went off of 3-point shots. So in reality, I could have probably outscored their entire team by just generating points. I could have done that. I probably, see, I didn't do the count, but I probably generated 60 to 70 points in this game alone just off of the 27 assists that I created without even scoring a point. It's easy out here. People are not as good as you think. People dress the part, make the builds the part, try to utilize badges to their advantage. But at the end of the day, if it came down to just skill, just flat out skill, how good are you really? How good are you really? You know, I would be very surprised if this community, if 2K made the game like they make the 2K League style game, where there's all presets, where you have to pick from a preset and you have to work with what that preset gives you in order to play the game. Because a lot of the builds that's in this game aren't even in the professional game. You know, it's not even in a professional game. When you're trying out for the 2K League, don't you have to pick from a preset that already give you badges and attributes and everything like that? Where skill matters? But who am I? I'm just a random YouTuber, bro. I'm a random YouTuber, that's all.